Okay, next is the problem in expenses. In Dutch it's inkoopfacturen. Let me create a new invoice, a new expense with an attachment. So I click here. This means invoice with attachment. Upload the original invoice. Let me just get something. Doesn't even matter. Let me just get an image. This means process the invoice. Okay, it's now processed. It shows here what is uploaded and attached. So if this is in a PDF, it shows the PDF. Now it shows the image. I can select here the contact, same as everywhere. It generates an invoice number. This means invoice number. You can change it if you want. So if you have here the invoice, the PDF, and you see it's something different, you can just edit the invoice number. This is the invoice date. This is not correct. It should be the metric system. It should be 26/03/2013. This is the English version, so you can change this if you want. You can see the example here. Let me get another page. This is how it should look like. Everything is in Dutch, as you can see. This is in invoice details. Okay. This is the expiry date. You see that you can select the expiry date. Exactly the same as this date. Everything is again in English. It shows the VAT rules, which is in account settings. This is okay. You can insert the lines here. So let's say it's now showing the PDF here with the invoice lines. Let's say you have a computer. We as a company bought a new computer, and it's 300 euros, and it does not show it here automatically, just like it does in a normal invoice. You see, it shows directly what the total amount is, as you can see here. Here it does nothing. Okay. Let's add a new line that also does nothing, as you can see. So I can't really test anything else. So let me just save it. And then we get to expense details.php, as you can see. It shows nothing at all. It shows this, the new line, which I haven't selected, so I'm not sure why it shows it. It shows 0% over 0 euros, which is exactly like here, but it should show one VAT line, just like in the other other video. That should be clear. If you want to edit this page, you can just click on edit your invoice. This is the Dutch version, of course. Now I can edit this. Strange enough. Now it does add the numbers here, as you can see, but this is in another PHP file, as you can see. Okay. It does add the total of VAT. BTW means VAT. It does show the VAT lines here, added together. So let me save this, and then it shows two lines. Everything is edited. That works fine, but the contact is gone. It doesn't show the contact anymore. So if I edit this, it says select contact, even though I have selected the contact. Let me again select the contact. Now it only shows the first name of the contact instead of the company name. It should show company name instead of company first name of the person. So this should actually say Azani BF BV, as you can see. Okay, but it doesn't. It just shows my first name. That is wrong. Let me show you how it looks like here. The Moneybird. So this is Moneybird, as you can see. Let me go to estimates. Let me create a new estimate. This is the company name, just like in ours. I select it. It shows this. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm in the wrong one. I have to be here. So I select the company name. This is the company name, and it shows the company name instead of the first name, which is here, which is this name. It doesn't show the first name, it shows the company name. I hope this is clear. This is another problem. Let me delete this, save it. It still shows the line. Okay? So if I delete this, it doesn't delete it directly. I have to save it, and it still shows the line. Other problems, let me put it on 15. It does count, it does add the total. Let me click save, and it does show the correct information. So it should show like this. This is correct, but it doesn't show the total amount of the VAT, just like in Moneybird. Let me show you that. This is the subtotal, and this is the total amount in VAT, as you can see. Okay. Other problem is when we go back and create a new. Let me create a new one. Let me see if I have a PDF. I selected the PDF, but it doesn't upload it. When I go back, it shows here as a concept with this date, as you can see. Okay, this should be changed too, because this is wrong, of course. I click on it, and now it shows the PDF correctly. This is the PDF. I just selected the PDF. It generates an invoice number again, just like before. Now it shows the Dutch calendar, but that's because we're in expense details. Let me do it again. Create a new invoice. This time again with a PDF. Upload it. You know what? Let me do it with an image, because you have to solve the PDF problem, because everyone has a PDF. Let me just get an image again. Upload. Just imagine that you see a PDF here. Okay. Invoice number is again generated. Contact number, name, already shown you this, but this time we are in edit expense. It now shows AUD, Australian dollar. I don't know why, but everything is in euro, as you can see. So the whole currency problem is very strange, even though if you change the currency in account settings and layout, it still does nothing. So let me just put this on euro. This changes, but this remains the same. Pounds, this doesn't change. Everything is in euro, as you can see, so it doesn't even matter. This has to be fixed too. Other problem is, let's say you add this invoice, this expense. It was about 23 euros, and I know for a fact that this invoice has been paid. So I select this, register payment. I register the amount. The invoice amount is 23 euros. It also should say that on this PDF. So we paid 23 euros. Let me put this on euro. This this is the amount that says here, but it doesn't show it right now, as explained earlier. If I select a different currency, let's say the Canadian, then I should register the Canadian amount here. Let's say 23 euros is $20 Canadian dollars. This is English, should be Dutch again. The payment method, how we paid this invoice, cash. I have to fix this. We can do that. Let's say I paid it with PayPal. Okay. I save this. Now it says open. The amount is 23 euros. We paid 23 euros. I registered it as shown. It correctly shows that we have to pay 0 euros because we registered the 23 euros. Minus 23 euros is of course 0 euros. But it doesn't register here in the notes bar. This is the notes bar here. It should show 23 euros is paid. Let's say I have another invoice of $2,000 or 2,000 euros, and we paid 1,000 euros. It should show the open amount here in. It should show 1,000 euros, and it should show here that we paid 1,000 euros, and it's still open. But in this case, it shows that it's still open, even though it has been paid. It should show like this, paid. This means paid with a green image. It still shows here paid, which is pretty strange. That is the whole problem. Let me see what else. Okay, this is the other problem. This is exactly the same problem, but this time we are in expense new. Okay, let me select the contact again. Exact same problem. First name again. This is okay. Standard, it should show 10 days later, but it doesn't. That is in another video. We bought this, and it's this amount. Now it does show the direct information, but again in US dollars. This time in the US dollars. So it jumps around from in the currencies. I'm not sure why. Let's say we again want to you know what? I already showed this. This is okay. Let me save this. Now we have the invoice here. This is the amount. This time I want to register the payment. Let's say this invoice is open, and tomorrow on the 27th the company pays us. We want to register that payment. So we register this exact amount. It automatically shows this exact amount, but this should be in the metric system. This is the metric system with a comma instead of a dot. So please change this. Everywhere it's good. You see this with the comma here, and here it's a dot. That should be changed. The date is in English. We said the customer paid the 27th, so we selected the 27th. He paid cash. and we press register. Now we get to expenses.php, and this is how it should be shown. Paid, the green, like we told you about this amount, 23. But when I select register payment, it should not go back to this page. It should stay on this page, and it should register the payment here, that we paid by cash this amount, or 1,000 euros or 50 euros, just like they do. You see it here. Payment 40 euros, the invoice was 40 euros, registered. This is the payment method. It's a Dutch payment method. Let's say, let's see if I have another one. Yes, I have one. This one is expired. The red one means expired. All of this is in Moneybird. This, of course, is the example. This is the PDF, like how it should be shown. I want to register the payment. Let's say we paid, let's see, total amount is still, because we already paid 10 euros, and it still says total amount open is 2 euros, because we paid 10 euros already. So let me register the 2 euros, as you can see here. Give the payment method is ideal or credit card, and then click on OK. And now it says paid. It stays on this page, and it's registered here, as you can see. Paid 2 euros and 10 cents via credit card, as you can see. So that's the example. It shows here payment is registered, and it doesn't do it here. That is the other problem. The register payment is a complete mess. Let me see. I think I covered everything. Yes, I covered everything. Okay, that is the complete problem. Thank you.